Good morning students, this is physics session for class 9th and today I am going to continue the same topic, velocity time graph. In the last video I had discussed velocity time graph for uniform accelerated motion and today I will discuss velocity time graph for non-uniform accelerated motion, uniform retardation and constant velocity. So, let us see velocity time graph for non-uniform accelerated motion. For this, we can consider this data, velocity and time. Time in second is given, velocity is given in meter per second. We will use this data and we can plot velocity time graph for this data. To draw this graph, we will select a suitable scale. On x axis 1 centimeter equal to 1 second and on y axis 1 centimeter equal to 5 meter per second. So, now to draw velocity time graph by using this data, let us start. Time is 0 second and at this time the velocity of the body is 0. So, this is 0 second and velocity is 0 here. So, put a point here and now in 1 second the velocity is 5 meter per second. So, in 1 second the velocity is 5 meter per second. Put a point here and in 2 second the velocity is 20 meter per second. So, for this in 2 second the velocity is 20 meter per second. So, this is 2 second and this is 20 meter per second. So, we will put a point here and in 3 second the velocity is 15 meter per second. So, in 3 second the velocity is, you can use the graph paper for this velocity time graph. In 3 second the velocity is 15 meter per second. So, we will put a point here and in 4 second you can see the velocity is 30 meter per second. So, in 4 second the velocity is 30 meter per second. So, we will put a point here and in 5 second the velocity is 35 meter per second. So, in 5 second the velocity is 35 meter per second. Now, join all these points in this way and then join this point and then join this point and then join this point Now, this is velocity time graph for this given data. You can see velocity time graph, this graph is not a straight line. So, if velocity time graph is zigzag and it is not a straight line, then nature of motion, you can tell the nature of motion. Nature of motion is non-uniform, accelerated motion. Okay. So, from VT graph we can very easily find the nature of motion of the body. Now, take a screenshot of it. Now, I am going to discuss velocity time graph for uniform retardation. So, for this graph we can consider this data, and by using this data we can plot velocity time graph. Before we plot velocity time graph, on x axis we take time in second, and on y axis we will take velocity in meter per second. You can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is representing time in second, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 and so on. It represents velocity in meter per second. And so, when time is 0, you can see time is 0, velocity is 30 meter per second. So, at this time when time is 0, velocity is 30 meter per second. So, put a point here. When time is 1 second, the velocity is 25 meter per second. So, at this time the velocity is 25 meter per second, and when time is 2 second, the velocity is 20 meter per second. So, at this time the velocity is 20 meter per second, and when time is 3 second, the velocity is 15 meter per second. When time is 4 second, the velocity is 10 meter per second. Velocity is 10 meter per second, and when time is 5 second, the velocity is 5 meter per second. When time is 5 second, the velocity is 5 meter per second, and when time is 6 second, the velocity is 0. At 6 second, you can see the velocity of the body is 0. So, now we will join all these points by using a scale. These are the points. So you can see this is velocity time graph for uniform retardation. The VT graph is sloping down and it is a straight line. So if you find such type of graph, when VT graph is a straight line and it is sloping down, then nature of motion is uniform retarded motion. Okay. Now take a screenshot of it. Now one more type of graph, it is velocity time graph for constant velocity. When a body has constant velocity, so how can you draw VT graph? For this we will consider this data, time in second, as you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Velocity in meter per second, 20 meter per second, again 20 meter per second and so on. So for this data we can plot velocity time graph. In this graph, time is taken on the x axis and velocity is taken on y axis. We will consider a suitable scale. So what is the suitable scale? On x axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 second, and on y axis 1 centimeter is equal to 5 meter per second. By using this scale, we will draw velocity time graph. Now you can use the data. Time is 0 and velocity is 20 meter per second. So when time is 0, velocity is 20 meter per second. When time is 1 second, velocity is 20 meter per second. When time is 2 second, again the velocity is 20 meter per second. Time when it is 3 second, the velocity is 20 meter per second. When time is 4 second, the velocity is again 20 meter per second. Now we will join all these points by using a scale. This is a VT graph for constant velocity. You can see this VT graph is running parallel to the time axis, and so if you find the velocity time graph is running parallel to the time axis, then nature of the motion will be constant velocity. So since VT graph is parallel to the time axis, that is x axis. Therefore, nature of motion will be constant velocity. You can find out acceleration in this case also. As you know, acceleration A equal to change in velocity upon time interval. Time. Change in velocity means final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. Between any time interval we can find acceleration of the body. Let between 2 and 4 seconds. So, if you want to find out acceleration of the body between 2 and 4 seconds, let this time is t1 and this time is t2, and when time is t1 the velocity let it is v1, and when time is t2 the velocity is v2. So, in this case final velocity, that is v2, minus initial velocity, this is v1, upon time interval, that is t2 minus t1, and now we will put the value. v2 means it is 20 meter per second, 20 meter per second, minus v1, it is again 20 meter per second. You can see v1 is 20 meter per second and v2 is also 20 meter per second, upon time interval, it is t2 means this time 4 second minus t1, it is 2 second. So, this is 0 meter per second upon 4 second minus 2 second, it is 2 second. So, this is 0.2, this is 0 meter per second square. So, you can see when the body has constant velocity, the acceleration of the body will be 0. Okay. Now, take a screenshot of it. Now, this session is over today, and we will discuss some more topics in the next video. Thank you, students.